Another important data structure in Python is the dictionary. A dictionary is just a collection of items where each item is in the form of the key value pair. Another thing about a dictionary is that it's mutable, meaning that you can change the object even if after you've already created it. All right, so let's look at how to create a dictionary. To create a dictionary, we use these curly brackets, right? And then we create the key value pair. So on the left-hand side of this column, this will be the key, right? And you can notice here is a string. And then on this other right-hand side is the value. So the key here is cat, the value is cute. Then we separate the key value pair by a comma. So we already have here key value pairs, two key value pairs. And then we store it as a variable D. So this is actually a dictionary. So we've already created a dictionary with some data. Now, to get an entry from this dictionary, so for example, we want to reference the key cat to access this value cute. To do that, we just use we reference our dictionary here. Our object here is D. Then we use the square brackets, and then we pass here the name, or rather the key, which is cat. So this should be able to return for us the value cute. Alternatively, here we can use a Boolean a check, where we want to check, see whether there's any value, or we want to check if there's a key in this, or rather there's a value in this key. So you just say print cat in D. So let's run that. You can see here the value for this key cat is cute, and just to check whether we have a key, it returns a Boolean, a logic Boolean here, which is true. Again, we can use a for loop to just loop through the access key. So a for loop is very easy. So we can just say for key or for item in our dictionary like that. Do the following. So print all the items in our dictionary, right? So in a dictionary there, then we pass our key here. So for every item. So essentially here, this is just a for loop. And you can see here, we just loop all through all the keys. So we have cute and furry. Okay. So let's create another simple dictionary here. So in this case, we just create a basket that has the following key value pair: mango 40, banana 10, cherry 10. Okay. Now, so again, if we want to just extract the value for banana, we use the same thing. We reference a fruit dictionary here, and then we pass this key banana. So it should be able to return an output of 10. Again, here we can check if the dictionary has a key. It will return true if there's something in our key here, or rather the value in our key. All right, and then here we can check the class of fruit, which should be able to return as our dictionary. So we run that. We can see our class is dictionary. It's true that we have there's something in our key here, the value 10, that's true, and our value here for banana is 10. Again here, so let's say, for example, here we want to add another key value pair in our basket here called fruit, or dictionary fruit. To do that, we just reference our dictionary here, fruit, and because this orange doesn't exist, so we just want to insert that and give it some value. So again, this is just how to set an entry in a dictionary. So if I can mute this, or rather I comment that, so you can see if I run this, you can see that we've already added that. Okay, so I'll uncomment this, and we can print again here. We want to print the value for our fruit here. Okay, but what happens here now if we wanted to print? So we want to print something that doesn't exist in our basket, like pineapple. Okay, so we do that, you get an error because it doesn't exist. So remember, this is a key value. We need to create it, set an entry using this command or this code. All right. So again, I just comment this and comment that, run that. So we already have that. All right. So again, we can use the get method here. So for example, if we don't have pineapple, we say we want to, the get here will try to do away with this error. So for example, here, I could say fruit.get. Then we want to see if we have pineapple. If not, return NA. Okay. Same thing as orange, right? So if we have an element, if not, return not applicable, or that's actually missing. So if, that would be the default. But if we have a value, we should be able to return 15, and so on and so forth. And then this other one is just to delete orange. So let me just comment this first and just see. So let's print that. So when we print that, you can see here, because we don't have anything referencing pineapple, so that will be not applicable. If we don't put that, it will return none. Okay, that's the difference. And then now, if we print fruit, you can see we still have oranges. So let's say we want to delete oranges here. We just use this delete command. Again, we run that. You can see when we run fruit again, the orange has already disappeared. Okay, so that now if I decide now to get the value for orange, you should be able to see NA, right? Okay, so I just need to, so there's a key error here. So let me remove that. So if I do this now, you can see there is no value in orange because it doesn't exist. So other forms of creating a dictionary, we can use the dict constructor. Again, here, we just use the dict here, parentheses, and then we use the key value pair again. So for example, here we have 1 for Python. And remember, you can see here, in our case here, we're just using 1 for our key, and this is a string value, and so on and so forth. Again, so we print that, and we can actually just access, and you can see now we're able to display our key value pair. All right. So other dictionary methods, we have all this. Clear removes all elements from the dictionary. But of importance here, I want us to look at how to get a name, for example. We've already looked at that. So there's an exercise here. So if I run this, we just create all this. So at first here, we just created an empty dictionary, and then we created the following key value pair. And then we printed it out based on this key. So output, in our case here, the value John Doe, output 25. Again, here, if we want to update the value, we just reference our dictionary here now. Again, we specify what column or what key we want to update, and then we specify the value. This value will replace what already exists here. So 25 here will become 30. So that now when we print it out, it becomes 30. That's what happened here. Same thing here, just to check for the key. We already looked at this. Again, we can delete the city. Again, we use this key command. So when we print this, you can see city has already disappeared. So now here, if we want to access the value for, let's say, name here. So we have our key here, name. So we can actually use, the .get command. So again here, the name of our dictionary is called my_dict. Again, we can just say, so we want to pass here .get, right? And then we pass name, right? So we print now that, you can see now we're able to just display John Doe. All right, that's all about dictionary in Python, at least for now.